Okay, Coach, we are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Denver Broncos and the Miami Dolphins. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Ready. 48. Check tight. Off. Check tight.
On first down, Givens. And incomplete to open things up. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
48 to Mike.
To throw again, Givens. Open man, it's Preston Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Throwing on first down, Givens. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. He's coming off a 3-interception performance last week, so certainly not how he wanted to start here.
Not at all, but this is where a quarterback gets tested. This is where we find out what he has underneath that jersey, because he had a bad game last week. Can he shake off a bad start to this one and start to perform at the level he expects?
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
49 to Mike. Watch 49. Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning.
Block will try again on 2nd down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1.
SOS. 6-6. Pull it high. Check 49. Slam.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-zip. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
After splitting the uprights, McManus to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Here we go.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They trail 3-0 after the INT last time led to a field goal, but now another fresh start here, 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he finds Howard complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, Gibbons. This taken in by Jakeem Grant. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 45-yard line.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
Mike 48, Mike 48. Hey, pick your game up. Check 48's the Mike. Check.
2nd and 4. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
This quarterback now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Gibbons. It's Williams on the catch. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
To number 18. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Broncos' 41-yard line.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
From the gun on 3rd down, Gibbons gets this to his running back, Jordan Howard. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 21.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
On first down, they run with Howard. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
We've called a lot of games, but we don't normally talk about inside linebackers being that fleet of foot, do we?
No, he was able to get outside there to make that play.
Yeah, and you know what makes them faster? Their ability to read plays, understand what offenses are trying to do, and put themselves in proper position.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. Three down. Echo. Go. The mic. Check. 48's the mic. Come to my world. We want it. Come to my world. 48's Mike. 48's Mike.
Operating from the gun. Givens. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
So on 4th down, Dolphin kicker Jason Sanders comes on. Sanders' kick is good, and the Dolphins are going to tie the score at 3. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
Field goals all we've had so far. 3-3 now as the kick is away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
A good pickup there, a 22. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Let's put that team on the front.
On 1st down, Locke. This is the tight end Fant. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after 1. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down.
Hey, let's go. How you getting ahead? How you getting ahead? Yep. Jumping. Jay Hayward. Mike 51. Mike 51. In the face. Mike 51. Mike 51. Yeah, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball right here. Get it.
Throwing now is Locke. And he hits his target, Deshaun Hamilton. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
3rd down.
Come on, set. 10 logo.
In your face.
Check what? Squeeze. Check 25.
Locke to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Locke now on 1st down. Got a man open. It's Sutton. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. Locke going to bring the offense up 1st and 10, and he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. Flushed out right. He'll try and run it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
To throw again on second down. Lock. This is caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. He's up now to 80 yards receiving in the ball game, and he's got a first down.
Go. 30 base. Bring it. Ready.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the...
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
Yeah, that was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up first and 10. They'll begin the drive with Howard. Tackle made there by Trayvon Howard.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Here we go, D. Get off the field.
On second down, it's Howard, and he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 7 yards there and a first down.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
On first and 10, Gibbons. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's second down.
Leads to second and 10.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on second and 10.
Watch out, watch out, watch out.
Throwing again, Gibbons. And he fires one incomplete.
Well, he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Check 48's the mic. Check 48's the mic.
Hey, we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving.
From the gun, Gibbons. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup.
Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Running with Howard. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40.
I got you, boy.
It's a big-time run by Jordan Howard. 44 yards. So he nearly took it the distance, gets him down inside the 10 for a 1st and goal.
I'd love to be in his head right now, because is he rewarding himself for a great run, or is he kicking himself because he didn't get all the way to the goal line?
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
Check. Check out.
On 1st and goal, Howard. And he will make his way back to where he started from, and that's all, as we will make our way to the 2-minute warning. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. Trying the right side with Howard. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
48th month. 48th month. Check back.
Back to throw. Gibbons. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The kick by Sanders is good. And that'll bring him back within 4. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. A very solid gain of 27. So a challenge coming down from the booth, and that's where these challenges come from, of course, in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Yeah, now we're going to New York, right? That's command central for the officials. They'll talk, they'll take a look at it, communicate with the referee at the game site, and issue a final decision because they do have the final call now.
Check 3. There.
Block now on 1st down. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Noah Fant, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Broncos push further out in front. And he's such a talented tight end, just creates nightmarish-type matchups on the other side.
He's so good that when we say tight end, we're almost damning him with faint praise, aren't we? Because he can do it all. He's as good as any receiver in the NFL.
Well, that's the deal. He's a wide receiver, just in a bigger body.
Bigger body, a matchup nightmare, and who's going to cover it? When I sit in the film session, I just look at the coach and say, really? Really? You're going to yell at me? You go cover it.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked with his offensive coordinator and said, look, let's go ahead and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe someday to press it a little bit. This might be the case.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home. 48 Mike, 48 Mike. Don't let him breathe.
2nd and 3. He'll have a first down past the 40. Got his man. It's Williams. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
Mike 48. And let's pin the mirrors back.
On first down, Gibbons. That's caught by Howard. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11.
48 Mike, 48 Mike. Check Mike.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So a jump there defensively.
It's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
And now they face a 2nd and 6 after the penalty. Now Howard. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Tight end right. 3 down.
Looking to throw. Gibbons. Got a man. It's complete. Williams. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 40.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practice it.
And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Now they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. A final shot before break. Gibbons, he's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest as we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first.
And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. A pass there complete to Sutton. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Now, that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Lock to throw on 2nd down. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
Set, ready? 15 line. 15 line. Come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. He don't want it. Check, 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 check. Mike 5-5. Mike 55. Mike 5-5. You don't want this. Hey, Charlie. Hit it.
On 3rd and long, it's locked. And an alley to run. And a nice job there defensively to contain him and get him to the ground a few yards short of the 1st down marker. That scramble good for 13 yards, but not good enough for a 1st down. It's 4th. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Returnable for Grant. A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, Gibbons. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he had been able to haul that one in.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
48 to Mike. Coming to you, coming to you. Hey, look, 48. Look, hey, 48 right now. Let's go. It's a party now. Boom, boom. It's a party now. Mike 48, Mike 48. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. Check 48's the Mike. Check 48's the Mike. Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
From the gun, Gibbons. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack there by Bradley Chubb. Coming off the line, he's been wreaking havoc all year. And look, that's why, as a result, he's getting some looks for Defensive Player of the Year in the NFL.
And I know that many people don't have him first on their list right now, but he deserves that type of consideration. You mentioned it. All year long, he's made big plays and continues to do so. Imagine if he has a big game here. If so, he could vault himself right into the #1 spot.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the... Now Locke, he lost the football. It's out.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Ready?
From the gun on third down, Locke. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Like how they've started the third quarter here. They force a punt on the first drive, and after this sack, it looks like they'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their second win coming out of the locker room. Here now, Johnny Townsend, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Fielded just inside the 20. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
48 to Mike.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know this.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
All day, every day, any day.
Second and 15. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Watch the pass.
After the turnover, here's Locke. This will be caught inside the 10. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 23 yards on the play.
I'm here all day.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A great effort. Turn that interception into a touchdown. McManus now for the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Man left. 4 down. Check.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. It's complete to Williams. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down. Throwing on first down. Gibbons. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield.
Complete to number 18. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 36-yard line.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
48 to Mike. Let's go, D.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Von Miller racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, third quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. He's got his man. It's Williams. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Third catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down. Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the fourth.
Watch the screen, watch the screen, watch the screen.
On 1st and 10, Gibbons. He's airing it out for, this is caught at the 20. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Preston Williams, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And it is good. That cuts the lead now to 11, 24, 13 our score. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
At their own 22-yard line.
On the ready.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Check 3. 218, chop it.
They'll keep it on the ground. Weeks. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Broncos on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 9.
Drop deep, drop deep. Check 9, check 9.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 9.
Check safety, check safety.
Mike 51, Mike 51.
3 bud, 3 bud, 3 bud.
Hey, exit.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. That's going to set them back 5 yards. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship. Greystone, travel.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Fourth as this one's away. Return. A good return there, 17 yards, and it'll be Dolphin football.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Second and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Just watch 88. Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver. Hey, look, 48. Look, hey, we don't like the 48 right now. Let's go. Over.
To throw again. Gibbons. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bradley Chubb in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on third down.
Hey, 4 down.
Operating from the gun. Gibbons. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. He's picked off at his own 47. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
49 to Mike. Watch 49. Check.
Throwing on first down is Locke. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. Locke now. Pretty amazing. 14 of 16 throwing the ball. It's first and 10. To throw it is Locke. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly second and long. On second down, here's Locke. He completes this to Sutton. Call it a gain of 12, but, of course, not a first down due to the previous penalty.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Hey, team 6.
49, guys.
5.
Throwing on third and long. Locke. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
I don't think we'll ever get enough of watching one-handed catches, and when they pay off, they are spectacular. But how about the times they don't pay off and coaches go, two hands still works.
I know, but they go for them so often now that I'm almost starting to take them for granted.
Yeah, that's unbelievable, isn't it? Because these are sensational type plays.
Especially that one with a defender right there. Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's second and goal.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on second and goal?
They'll
try to run this one in. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that is going to set up 3rd and goal. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
It's going to be a long day.
Locked now on 3rd and goal. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. The kick by McManus is good. And that will get the lead up to 14. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
After splitting the uprights, McManus to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Hey, keep it up. Keep it up.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And some room to maneuver. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 2nd and goal now as they look to add a few more points here onto their total. They'll keep it on the ground. Weeks. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
Ready! 60 Pittsburgh. Ricky.
Now a carry here for their fullback. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Only able to pick up a yard, and that's going to leave him with a long 4th and goal. 3 straight runs now, and that defense has held.
Yeah, we often talk about how the low man wins, right? Who wins leverage at the line